Rashaad Penny off the right guard. He's got some room. He goes to the end zone. Touchdown! Aztecs. 4th down and a yard. Rashaad Penny fighting. Reaches for the goal line. Touchdown! Aztecs. He is a beast.
He's a monster.
Man, oh man.
He's a beast, a monster. You can call it whatever you want to as he flexes both muscles as he goes across it.
Man, Rashaad Penny was amazing. You know, it's interesting because San Diego State has this Rashaad Penny, DJ Pumphrey combination.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of back in the Reggie Bush, Lendale White days
of man.
USC football. You know, that thunder and lightning. You got the big bully, and then you got the smaller, quicker. Mm-hmm. I mean, these guys, what a year that the two of them have put together. DJ Pumphrey, 2,000-plus yards rushing, and Rashaad Penny, 995 yards rushing. Really incredible. Penny is the back-to-back Mountain West Conference Special Teams Player of the Year, and yet he's just a little under the radar because of Pumphrey being a Heisman Trophy candidate. Not anymore. He's on the Corky's NoonCartoon.com hotline. For the first time ever, here is San Diego State running back and kick returner Rashaad Penny on Scott and BR. Hey, Rashaad.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing great. Yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm just still excited about the win.
Yeah.
Hanging in there.
Great win. You guys feel last week, I don't want to call it pressure, but I'll call it pride, that yet again Coach Long in the local media, there was a columnist saying, fire him. He's taken him as far as they can go.
What columnist did that?
Well, I don't know if you guys have any exposure to that at all, Rashaad, but did you guys know that people were calling for Coach Long's head?
No, not really. I mean, Coach Long is a great coach. I mean, I don't see why anybody want him to go. I mean, we definitely feed off that guy because he brings the energy to us, and you know, all he does is call the plays, and we got to go out there and execute it. I mean, he's the coach, so he does what a coach's job has to do, and all we do is just got to execute what he's saying. But no, we really haven't heard anything about that yet.
Yeah, I just was wondering if there was extra
motivation.
They don't
read the paper.
Yeah,
Scott.
Well, of course not. I mean, have you ever held a newspaper in your hands, Rashaad?
Not since high school.
Not since he was training his puppy. Since he was training his puppy, he held it.
Right? He was training his what?
His puppy.
His puppy. You know what word you said right there, Linda?
Yeah, it was puppy.
Okay, got it.
Puppy.
Rashaad, so there was no extra let's save Coach or let's do this for Coach. I mean, there was none of that, at least, going into this game.
No, I mean, we really didn't hear much about
I love to hear
Coach Long being, fired or anything. That's nothing we never heard about. I mean, we really don't pay attention to any of that. I mean, that's entertainment. That's for social media. We really don't care. That's all hype. We don't care about all that. We just wanted to go in and focus on the big week against Wyoming in the championship game. That's the only reason. That's the only focus we were about. I mean, about executing what we do at practice and what the Aztecs do as well. So, I mean, that's something we weren't focused on.
That's the perfect way to handle it, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, especially, I mean, to go into a championship game, you don't want to worry about anything else.
Exactly.
You just got to be mentally prepared and emotionally as well. I mean, and I felt like that's what we were this week. I mean, the past weekend, and that's how I felt like we brought the championship back. I mean, we're all prepared and we're ready. We came out and executed every play call the coaches gave us.
Rashaad Penny on Scott and BR on the Mighty 1090. Rashaad Penny with 2 huge touchdowns in this win over Wyoming, 27-24 for back-to-back Mountain West Conference championships for San Diego State, and now they'll go to the Las Vegas Bowl and take on Houston. We're talking to Rashaad Penny, who, again, was so brilliant in this game. Rashaad, what has it been like for you this year that you know the kind of talent you have, you know the kind of numbers you've produced? In this past game, you're averaging over 7 yards per carry, 128 yards on 16 carries. What's it been like for you to have to be running back B because running back A is being hyped for the Heisman Trophy? What has that been like?
I mean, this is probably the greatest thing in the world. I mean, this is all about just patiently waiting and waiting your turn. And ever since I got here, I've been, just waiting and waiting, patiently waiting. And then when you got so many good running backs in front of you, you have to wait. But the thing is, you learn things from them. So it's a lot of things I picked up from Chase. And there's definitely a lot of things I picked up from DJ. So, all the waiting just finally catched up to me, and I just finally got the chance to just display it. And it's just something that I've been working on, and I'm one of them guys that just want to get better and better every day. So I feel like if I can do something right, I always go to DJ or Coach Ford or any other coach and see if I can do it right. And just watching, I mean, you got a Heisman finalist. I mean, I don't see how the guy wasn't a Heisman finalist, but when you got a guy like DJ, I mean, it's hard. It's hard. So, and he's our go-to back, and we feed off him as a running back group and a running back core. We definitely get it going off of one big thing he does. So, I mean, it's awesome. I think as a backup running back being in this system with DJ with DJ Pumphrey.
And in particular, can you tell us what you learned from him? What you used out of his game that helps your game?
I mean, this is more of the mental part. He's never down about it. So he's always positive. He's always going to get the plays going. He's always going to get us going in the right way. He's a big team leader, and I kind of found that a little bit, trying to help lead this team along with him to win games or just win ball games. But a lot of things, I developed watching him. I'm telling you, I've said this many times. He's like 5'8", 5'9", like 180, but he runs like he's like 6'2", 220. I always say this because it's true. I mean, the dude runs so hard that you would think he's a bigger back. I mean, but he just has so much heart, and that's something that us, the running backs, picked up as well. Because he can get it going, and then once he gets going, we all start getting going. So we feed off of his energy, and that's going to be a big key thing when you go on. We're just going to have to pick it up as a running back group and get it going on ourselves.
Well, wait a second. Let's talk about that. We're talking to Rashaad Penny, almost 1,000 yards rushing this year for San Diego State, 2 huge touchdowns in this Mountain West Conference Championship game, 16 carries, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, a guy who has just been the best kick returner in the Mountain West Conference the past 2 years, Mountain West Conference Special Teams Player of the Year. So, okay, you say that next year when he's gone, are we to understand that you will be back next year at San Diego State?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I want to get my education. That's the most important thing. And, I mean, I always dreamed. There was never a doubt in my mind about leaving. I'm staying here. This is my home for the next year. So,
well, hold on. Let me ask you this. If I told you right now that you and DJ Pumphrey would go into the NFL draft, and that because you're taller and heavier, and obviously, you've got a lot of speed, you've shown that on kickoff returns. If I told you right now that you would be drafted ahead of DJ Pumphrey, and I'm not saying you would, I'm just playing out the hypothetical. If I told you you'd be drafted in front of DJ Pumphrey, would that change your mind?
No. I mean,
so you're committed to San Diego State for next year. You're not going to the NFL.
Most definitely. I'm here. I want to keep winning. I want to build a tradition here that's going to go on forever. I want to be the next DJ Pumphrey, honestly. I know other guys in the program want to be the next DJ Pumphrey. It's just a lot of us, we like I said, we feed off that guy. He brings so much to the table to us. There's never a doubt in my mind that I want to go to the NFL. I want to stay here. This is home. I mean, we want to three-peat next year. We want to continue to do things. We want to build stuff for this future. I mean, for this program, for the future. I love it here. I never doubt about going to the NFL. That's not even on my mind. What's on my mind is this bowl game, and that's Houston. So, we just got to prepare for that game. But other than that, though, yeah, I'm here. It's home.
Anybody who would ever say fire Rocky Long, listen to what Rashaad Penny just said. I'm not even thinking about the NFL. Now, here's a guy who's a junior who could leave, who could be drafted. I'm telling you.
Year. Absolutely.
And I want to win for this program. I want to continue to build the tradition of this program. I'm not even thinking of that, guys. That's because of the energy of the head coach. Look, I'm not putting it all on him. I mean, you could leave if you wanted to, and you'd be drafted, and you'll play in the NFL, or so most of us all think, Rashaad. But I don't know. You think that that's because of Coach Long and what he's built, and how much you still want to be a part of it?
Yeah, I mean, with a tradition that you have, you never want to break it. I mean, eventually you will when when your time is up, but it'll always follow you. And leaving will probably be the worst thing because I highly doubt that I can make it or do whatever But, you know, just staying here another year and just being under Coach Long's system, you know, will dramatically help, you know, a lot of people. And, you know, with the way he built his program about being tough, being the most physical and dominant team, and, you know, that's something I love. I thrive on that, you know, and just being here in San Diego, you know, I love it.
Beautiful.
And I want to stay here. You know, this is no big deal about me leaving the NFL. I'm not leaving. This is a place I want to be. I got so many close people here, and I made great connection with the coaches, you know, and definitely with the running back coach, Coach Horton. You know, he's definitely like a father figure to all of our running backs in the room. You know, he's always there for us when we need it. Not saying all the coaches aren't, but, you know, he's the guy that we with the most. So, you know, we just spend our time around him, and, you know, we love it. And I'm staying here. I never thought about going.
And we never hear this.
No, this is great.
Well, yeah, it's unusual. I mean,
yeah, no doubt.
If guys are contemplating leaving, they're like, "Well, I'm not really sure, but I'm not really talking about it yet, and I got to talk to the coaches, and I got to evaluate." And this is a guy who's going, "No, I love it here.
I'm here."
In fact, I hope they can give me a 6 year of eligibility when I'm done, just because I don't want to leave.
He might also have a hot freshman girlfriend too, you know.
Right? Do you have a hot freshman girlfriend that's keeping you here?
No, man, no. My girl is back at home. She's not here with me.
Back in Norwalk.
Yeah.
Where is Norwalk?
Yeah, how far is that?
I don't even know where that is.
Norwalk is probably like an hour and 40 away. It's not that far, you know, but it's an hour and 40 minutes, just right up the road. So I'm not really worried about home or the distance. It's just right there.
I got you. Now, dude, last couple of things here, Rashaad Penny. Start us off with Houston, because the thing is that the bowl selections were announced, and you realize that this game is next Saturday. I mean, so it's not like with bowl games, it's, you know, late in December and it's 4 weeks away and we got plenty of time and we're going to, you know, the young guys are going to get work and practice. This game is right around the corner. Now, what's super interesting about this Las Vegas Bowl is Houston was the team that at the beginning of the season, San Diego State was very much being measured up against, and now you guys get a chance to face them head to head. You're aware of this, right?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I really like what we thrive on here at San Diego State. We don't care who we play against. I mean, I feel like we're just going to go out there and give it our best, whoever we play against. I mean, at the beginning of the season, it was hype about us too. But when I say we never pay attention to none of the hype, we just go out and play. You know, that's just something at San Diego State we're here to do. You know, we never listen to social media or just all the other stuff that's about, you know, us being in the top 5 and all that. You know, we're just worried about what we do and who we play. And, we're definitely going to get a lot of work in because Houston is a good team. You know, not to take anything away from them. I think it's going to be a very good game, you know. They're going to bring their best and we're going to bring our best. You know, we got to send us underclassmen have to send the seniors off right, and that's something we're going to do.
Beautiful. Please tell me before you go that you guys all, after the win and the game was secured and maybe even on the flight home, that you guys gave some business to Monte Casey, losing that fumble when a quarterback hits him right at the goal line. I mean, after the fact, it's funny. You can give him the business after the fact.
Yeah. I mean, after the fact when you win, I mean, but it don't matter. I mean, we lost. I mean, it don't matter. You know, at the end of the day, we came out there and played our hearts out. And Monte Casey, man, he's a character. I love that dude. And you know, that fumble, we're kind of laughing on the sideline because, you know, he always tells us when we fumble, it's the team's ball. So, you know, it's funny because he did that. So, like, we're laughing, and then we're in the treatment room on Sunday, and we were like, "Hey, Monte, that wasn't even a pick 6. That was a pick 5." Because he didn't get it. He didn't get it all the way in. So, I mean, he's a heck of a player for this program. I mean, he made tremendous plays throughout the game. I mean, he got another interception and started the second half off right for us. So defense got us going, and then we just got it rolling from there, and we eventually became a back-to-back champion.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's a great deal here.
It is a great deal, and you know what, man? Yeah. You guys, not only did you become back-to-back Mountain West Conference champions, but to win on the road in a place where you had lost 2 weeks ago after getting smoked at home by Colorado State when most people thought you guys were dead and done, to go on the road in the altitude, in the freezing temperatures. And I love the fact that you weren't wearing anything on your arms, man. You went tough guy.
Gosh. How cold was it?
How bad was it?
The cold really didn't play a factor. I mean, once we got sweating and got it going a little bit, I mean, you started feeling good. But I mean, we came into the game with the mentality of thinking it wasn't cold. That's just something else. Aztec Warriors, that's something we, thrive on here. We just don't get bothered by anything. So I mean, to any normal person, it would have been cold from San Diego. I mean.
Not you guys.
People in Wyoming thought it probably felt good. They're out there so long. So, but I really felt well. I mean, I didn't need sleeves. Nobody really needed sleeves.
But the point was that no one gave you guys really a shot. Everybody thought you guys were dead and done. Yep. And you guys go on the road in the championship game, and you find a way to get it done, and you squeak out a win. And everybody made plays when they had to, and it got done. And again, that was such a cool thing. Back-to-back Mountain West Conference championships, back-to-back Special Teams Player of the Year. Rashaad Penny, it is great to have you on the show. You're a great talker, and you're welcome back anytime.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate the time. Yeah. Thank y'all for giving me this opportunity, though.
Dude, come back more, man. Telling you that right now.
Thanks, Rashaad.
No problem. Thank you, guys.
You bet.
All right, Rashaad Penny. How about that kid?